And welcome back to some more Sonic Heroes. Are you ready for the plot of this game?
Heroes, yeah.
But actually, it's for the plot of the next game. Kind of. I don't know if Shadow the Hedgehog has a plot still.
Yeah, so for context, for some people who might not know this, Team Dark was not going to be a thing for this game when they originally conceptualized it. It must have been like, I mean, they probably settled on it early on, but originally the team list for this game did not include Shadow the Hedgehog whatsoever. And it's crazy that it ended up happening, and this trio is now one of the most iconic parts of the series.
I just want to say real quick, this cutscene was the coolest thing I'd ever seen as a kid.
Oh yeah.
And I would just keep starting new save files to keep watching it because I didn't know you could unlock the cutscenes and I wasn't going to be able to beat Team Dark at the time. So I just keep starting new save files to watch this. And then quit and not play the game.
Yeah, this cutscene's great.
Also, I like how both Omega can't aim, and B, Shadow is just taking his time and not even trying. I think they're both groggy after waking up.
I do think I do like that Shadow, his immediate instinct was to like save Rouge from the onslaught.
It's our hint that he is the real Shadow.
Yeah. He doesn't even really know why he did it. He just did it. And I like that sort of thing.
And this is hands down my favorite performances of this entire cast.
Oh yeah.
Rouge's voice, Shadow's voice, and Omega's voice and lines. This is peak for me. This is who Shadow the Hedgehog is.
For everyone.
As much as I love edgy Jason Griffith and most recently Kirk Thornton, this is great.
Yeah, I think for all of the cast except Tails, maybe, and that's about it. I think these are all my favorite English voices for the series.
My favorite Tails voice is the one from X and Shadow and
yeah. The Four Kids Tails voice is my favorite.
Iconic. The stuff with Cosmo certainly helps.
I'm also 50-50 on whether or not I prefer this Amy or the Four Kids Amy. But
it's hard. It's hard. I like both. I
love both a lot. Yeah.
Best Knuckles, without a doubt. I love Dan Green, but I like Dan Green more as Muffless.
Best Knuckles, best Sonic. I think Ryan, to me, in this game especially, sounds the most like Junichi as an English voice for Sonic.
Yeah, but like, Sonic to me will always be Jason Griffith and Unleashed, so I can't say this is my favorite Sonic.
I mean, that's fair. Jason is also very good. I will say I don't really mind Roger as Sonic in, like...
Anything but the games?
Specifically Forces, because... also in Sonic Boom, because that's specifically trying to be more of a comedy. But in Forces, he's fine, and I think part of that is because the characterization for Sonic in that game is not actually that bad. But... You know, any other time Roger's voicing Sonic, I just don't like it.
This is also the best voice of Omega because,
yes,
well, it's got the best filter and the best lines. I like Omega in 06, I really do. But this is more fun.
I hate how Omega is portrayed in 06. Like, I think he's fine, but
his portrayal sucks, but I like the voice acting.
I don't like his voice either. Like, that's part of the
Fair
portrayal.
enough.
His voice here is just too perfect, and they never match it ever. They never.
Shadow is kind of close, but it's a different actor and different writing, but it's the same voice.
It's the same voice, yeah. So it sounds mostly fine to me there.
I don't know what I was doing there. I was just playing really dumb for a second.
I believe in Forces, Omega sounds fine, but he's only got one line, so I can't really judge it.
I generally like the Dark Beginnings Omega.
I like him.
A little too comedy focused.
Yeah.
To the point where I can't take him seriously, and it sounds like Marvel writing.
Yeah.
But it is a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I don't think Omega would say, "I call dibs."
Yeah.
You know.
It doesn't speak like at all in Shadow Generations, so I can't say anything there.
Yeah, he's just there in a cutscene in that game.
He just he has unworded dialogue or unvoiced dialogue.
Unfortunately, Omega came in at a bad time for the Sonic series because after 06, they had to get rid of Sonic's shitty friends, quote unquote. So
Yeah.
he went with them.
Yeah. Which is a shame because he's like the most fun side character to play as in base 06.
Yeah.
By virtue of him, for the most part, working. Even if it's a little bland.
Omega is just, in terms of Sonic characters, I think he's one of the best Sonic characters.
But he's so underutilized.
He is. He's
It
like.
sucks.
I just love that he's so prideful at being the most powerful Eggman robot, but he hates Eggman so much.
Dude, imagine if he was in Sonic X.
Oh, it'd be so good if he was in Sonic X.
Oh, the guy is Gamma, and I love Gamma, but he's not Omega.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, that's part of the appeal. I think this is also, like, the only time Omega really hits that perfect writing for him. Like, he's fine in some other stuff, like some of the comics, I think. But in this, he's just got that perfect level of, I'm the most powerful Eggman robot, I'm the best. F Gamma, he sucks. Also, I hate Eggman and I'm going to kill him and all of his robots. It's just,
Yeah.
he's the best. He's so fun. Yeah, he also originally wasn't going to be in the game, so.
They were gonna try and bring Gamma back, if I believe.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
that team was originally Chaos, Gamma, and Big.
If I was to call.
Nope, it's Chaos, Gamma, and Big.
Okay.
Tikal
As a team.
was actually not going to be in Heroes, but you know, some of the other cut teams were like really. I kind of wish that they were in the game, but this game had such a like they already cut so many corners with this. If they tried to put in like Team Fang, Bean, and Bark or whatever, they wouldn't have had time. So
Yeah. For what this game is, it's beautiful.
yeah,
So much of this game should not work on paper, but it does.
yeah. And like nowadays, like the teams that we have in this game are like everyone is like, yeah, that's Team Sonic, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Yeah, that's Team Dark, Sonic or Shadow, Rouge, and Omega. And Team Chaotix, of course, is those three.
Oh no, they made a lot of false Team Darks because, like, in some of the games they'll bring in Team Dark, but they'll get like another robot,
Yeah,
and I hate that so much.
they did that all the way up through Team Sonic Racing.
Yeah, like I that's like the biggest one thing I remember from Sonic Free Riders is being angry that Omega wasn't in it.
Yeah, Omega's not in there. For some reason, Team Sonic Racing also had Vector on Team Rose and just generic Chow character instead of Cream.
At least Crossworlds has a better
What the-
character selection for that.
That was a
Heroes moment.
they hit the classic Sonic thing where you run off a hill and you're still in your running animation.
Well, this is inspired by classic Sonic.
Yeah, that does just happen in this game randomly, where you'll run off a ramp and you'll still be in your running animation. I don't think it's intentional, but it does randomly feel classic-y.
Omega has the best lines and animations in these games. He just shouts annihilation. Annihilate charge. It's just all about killing stuff. And I love that his animations go from Gatlings to flamethrowers to just a missile barrage. It's so good. This robot is so
Yeah.
stupidly armed.
This was still the time period where Sonic Team were really good at making mech character designs. So,
With all the things we lost with 06, that was one of the biggest shames.
Yeah.
The mech designs in 06 are so good.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they haven't made cool enemies and stuff since, but it's... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the egg pawns from Unleashed, is all I'll say.
I mean, everything since 06 has just been kind of meh, serviceable.
Yeah, I mean, like...
I can't think of anything that iconic.
They
outside of, like, Generations, where all those enemies return, so it doesn't count.
I mean, like, the egg pawns themselves are from this game, but, like, they really hit their peak in colors.
They kind of try with Frontiers to make unique enemy designs. It's just, I don't think it fully sticks to landing.
Yeah, I like the ancient robots in Frontiers, but they don't really have personality. Like, Omega has personality. And the egg pawns here have personality.
Gun robots have personality.
Yeah.
Even if that personality is just hardcore military, but still.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I would describe the enemies in Frontiers other than, like, anime villain goons. Kind of. I don't know. Some of them are literally just cylinders, so... They're inspired by Nier. That's what they are.
Hey, you said it first, so not me. Imagine if they made Frontiers with the same kind of enemy aura designs as Infinite.
Dude, Infinite is such a good character design.
He is. It's so cool.
Wasted on Forces.
And now the audio drama.
I can't believe they brought him back for that.
Yeah, it's about as bland as Sonic Forces when he's in there.
I'm evil and I have no character other than I'm evil.
Yeah, he's just he's I'm evil, and now I'm evil because I'm free from Eggman. But I was evil before that because reasons.
Does he feel like any resentment toward Eggman at all?
No, he's just like, I don't work for you anymore, so I'm just going to destroy you because screw you.
That sounds about right. Honestly, true to Infinite's character in Forces.
Because Eggman, he like does the thing, ah, yes, my loyal servant, you're here to help me, right? The standard Eggman thing.
Them bringing Infinite back. And
you need to watch the rest of the audio drama.
Them bringing Infinite back in the modern Ian Flynn era of writing is like
that rock made me really nervous with how close it was to the camera. Not gonna lie.
You actually clipped through it at the end there, so
I was shaking a little. What were you saying though?
But yeah, the idea since Frontiers dropped, the idea that they would bring Infinite back and make him an interesting character at the very least was like the one thing that I was excited for with the Ian Flynn era of writing. And at first they just killed him off and said he was dead. But now that he's back, he's the exact same fucking character again. So it's like, what was the point? I don't know.
Because it operates in the same way as the IDW comics where it can't change status quos.
Yeah.
So they're just kind of side stories.
That's probably
the only character who can like update and progress are like the original characters, like Tangle and Whisper. So it's kind of amazing they don't do more Tangle and Whisper in the or I guess also Professor Victoria now. She's a character, I guess.
Is she in the comics yet, or just the audio drama?
Not a comics, just the audio drama in the Tales tubes.
Right. I feel like that's why they brought Infinite back, because they're going to use him in the comics or something. I don't feel like it's for...
Well, yeah, they do have a they have a full return now for the character, so they can just bring him back.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have done that without the audio drama, but, at least they're experimenting. They're having fun with it.
The only way we're going to see Infinite in a new game is if they do another Generation style game and Shun Nakamura is in charge. Because he loves his Mephiles, he loves his Infinite. So,
Yeah.
you know. But none of that matters. This game is better than all that anyways. This is I expected this to happen with the Heroes commentary because this is our 4th time playing through it. But you know,
this is our last time in Grand Metropolis, though.
Yep.
Until like maybe years from now when we go. Oh, I failed. Until like maybe years from now when we go back and maybe redo it. I don't know.
I think it says a lot for this game that, at least in my opinion, I think this is like the weakest level theme, like visually, and it's still like one of the most unique looking locations in a Sonic game.
I love how this looks visually, but.
Huh?
I love how this looks visually.
Oh no,
personally.
I love how this looks visually too. I'm just saying it's probably the weakest compared to everything else in this game.
Weakest for me is Rail Canyon.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. I just like the rail level canyon aesthetic for Sonic games from this era, so I'm biased.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this to me is just, I don't know, like I like it. I have no problems with it. It's just like I find the other themes cooler. And yeah, that's all I'm saying is that this game just has such a strong visual identity. I just can't get enough of how this game looks, and I wish more Sonic games looked like this.
Yeah. Something I like about the Team Dark level design is that, like, they throw more loops at you. Like, they assume that you've played through these levels already. So they, like, it's like they try to remix them.
Yeah.
So, like, they'll have a lot less, like, automated areas. And, like, you know, you saw that jump earlier where you could get to the rainbow rings. You have to actually jump. You don't use, like, springs or anything. You have to use your momentum to get up there.
Yeah.
And it approaches much closer to classic Sonic design.
Yeah, this,
I think you feel it the most with Team Dark.
The Team Dark stages and the Super Hard stages as well actually make you use physics a little more, and they bring back the classic Sonic staple of passivity traps. You know, the shit that the like traps that they have on long straightaways where you're just running to make sure that you're still paying attention to the level. And I like that for 3D especially, because you can actually see it coming up ahead and react to it. Yeah.
Yeah, so if there's a spring, you only had a quarter of a second to see, and then you're on the lower path.
Yeah, in the classics, it's more, oh, I need to memorize the level. Or I guess like in the classic Sonic games, you can kind of get a feel for when that sort of thing is going to pop up. If you play enough classic Sonic, you can kind of instinctually be like, there's probably going to be something coming up ahead. I should jump now. And then, yeah. But like, I like being able to actually see it and react to it way more. And look at that. This is the only time a 3D Sonic game tried to make classic Sonic level design. Woohoo!
Yeah. And instead, we shunned it.
Because like everyone goes
What a
on
shame.
about like the multiple paths, and that is an important thing too. This game doesn't really have multiple paths all that much, even in Team Dark and stuff. But like there are a lot more elements to classic Sonic level design than just the multiple paths. Okay.
It's honestly kind of one of the least important things to me. So I think one of the most important things for classic Sonic levels is just interesting things to run through that keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
Be it with enemy placement, level design, gimmicks, and such. And this game, I think, has it in spades.
Yeah.
With the only other potential contender, I would say, being SA1. Because every other game tries to do their own thing, which is fine for those. But for, you know, a conversation of classic level design,
Yeah.
this and SA1 are the closest.
I would disagree on SA1. I would more so say Sonic Generations modern 3D sections. Which is very specific.
Yeah,
but
I guess I can agree with that.
Sonic Adventure 1.
But like as a full game, I think Adventure 1 still has a lot of it, especially when you
Yeah.
incorporate the hub world and travel and such.
Yeah.
Obviously, classic Sonic games don't have a hub world, but that idea of running around a city like that just gives me that classic Sonic vibe.
Yeah.
in 3D.
Making use when I think of classic Sonic, I think of interesting sloped terrain to jump off of in different ways. So I guess Sonic Adventure 1 probably, it fits that a little bit. The issue I find with Sonic Adventure 1 is that because it's the first of these 3D Sonic games where they're implementing all these automated gimmicks and stuff, I think it like over relies on those a little bit more than this game or some other stuff. Sonic Adventure 2 obviously takes the automated interactable objects and just puts like a million of those in the game to make that kind of gameplay a little bit more interesting. Because in Sonic Adventure 1, it's just like springs and dash panels, and that's all you really get.
So right now we're in the Team Dark only section of this level, and I love this area.
And
it's really cool.
You just demonstrated
Very
one of the passivity traps that I was talking about, where if you just keep, like, after that loop-de-loop, if you just let the game play it for you, you'll hit, like, a spring and then go on to a lower path, but since you jumped and reacted in time, you get a quicker way with a rail that ends with a rainbow ring to get some bonus points. I love that.
I was
sort
trying
of
to look
stuff.
and see if there's a way to get over there. I could probably fly over there, but I wasn't going to.
Over there,
I'd probably end up dying.
I believe that side is the side you're more likely to go on in the super hard playthrough. So
I was just curious because I had an enemy over there in the box.
yeah, you can absolutely get over there, but it's less worth it in this than the
Yeah, I
super
didn't want the recording curse to kick in.
Yeah. You just basically you have to be flight formation, get a bunch of speed, jump and wait to fly for as long as possible, and then fly, and you can make it over there. For whatever
Gotta
reason,
get all the goodies.
the flight formation in this, like after the initial like vertical movement part of the jump, where you're like moving upward, that still has like the air drag and stuff, but after that point you can just accelerate like you're on ground, so you can go pretty far without having to fly yet. This game's got a little bit of movement tech to it. I like it.
Most of it's highly unnecessary, but it's cool that it's there.
Yeah, but like it's cool that it's there and I can do it, and it makes me feel good when I do. So,
Man, just think we're gonna get a new game with David Humphrey.
we are what?
The game from Chow Mix, Star Garden.
Oh, right. I was like, what are you talking about?
No, not a Sonic game. I realized after I said it.
We are getting Star Garden, which is basically Sonic Adventure 2 meets Kirby's Air Ride, which is the
That got
coolest
updated.
combo.
We need to play it.
Yeah, we should do another live stream of that. That'd be down.
Yeah.
And if you haven't heard of Star Garden, you should look it up.
Support it.
If you like Sonic Heroes and the Adventure era Sonic games, you would like it. Just
No! I'm sad.
Fool. You could have shot out Shadow and Omega to make the hitbox smaller so you can make it.
Yeah, I could have. I wasn't going to. Sorry, failed.
You never were. Whee!
It's almost like I didn't even think you could do that.
Well, yeah, because you don't
But now
have the
it makes so much
hitbox
sense.
of Shadow and Omega beneath your feet. when you're trying to get to the
No, I
platform.
know, and I do that all the time without thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't intentionally get rid of them, but I make use of them when they're gone, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't gonna be high enough.
Yeah, man, Sonic Heroes just has it all. It has... We were talking a little bit before this about how we think, for Sonic games specifically, it is very important that you get aesthetics, music, and gameplay, and writing correct to make it like a great Sonic game. And Heroes just kind of has it all. I'm so biased, I don't care, but I don't get the hate for this game.
Well, where do you ever get, in new games, where do you ever get, like, cool sections like this that use your character's unique abilities without it being ball-bustingly hard like New Horizons? Because I remember that as I was saying this sentence.
Well, I mean, New Horizons has sections to
Or
use...
Final Horizon.
Yeah,
That's what it
the
is.
Final Horizon has sections that utilize the character's abilities. Unfortunately, the characters are so overpowered that you can just fly over all of the sections that are made tailored for those characters. So,
Just grind a little bit and you can just fly with Tails everywhere.
yep, you level up Tails, you immediately go for that freaking tornado power up, and then you're just good.
Pretty much. I'm cool. I'm glad the tornado's back, but like, my goodness, it's powerful. Also, that like only ever happens once, but you literally flip the turtles over with the pole. Like
Yeah,
this
it's so
level,
cool.
the Team Dark variant of this level has so many little flourishes like that. It's so cool.
Yeah, and you get all these cool little sequences where you have to chain together homing attacks into light dashes and onto rails and stuff like that. Like, this is like the shit that feels like Sonic Adventure 2 for this game.
Yeah,
But like,
I think these levels peak with Team Dark.
yeah. Super Hard is basically the same, maybe marginally harder. But yeah,
I really need to play it.
yeah. Like in Super Hard, they replace some of the enemies with like some of the flyers with the spiked flyers from Lost Jungle. So like you have to time your homing attacks a little bit more, but other than that, it's like pretty much the same kind of stuff. I also like
love
that you can do
Shadow's
that.
line there. What a bunch of annoying punks. Let's take care of them first.
What a bunch of annoying punks. Yeah, that's a Kirk Thornton shadow line for sure.
I want Kirk Thornton to say that so badly now. That'd be good.
Oh, he will when they remake Sonic Heroes and rewrite everything. What a bunch of annoying punks. Let's take care of them.
Perhaps we could use the time stones.
These turtles.
I know they only said time stones once, but like that's all they needed.
That line is so cringe too. Like,
I know. It's the worst one.
wait, we're time traveling without the time stones? What?
Sonic 06. Silver. That's a time travel portal. We don't have the time stones. How'd you do that? Silver, what are you doing?
Yeah, I can't wait for the Sonic 06 rewrite where they have to somehow have all the characters be like, but where's Little Planet from Sonic CD?
Dude, it would go full Marvel mode, and it would get to the Elise and Sonic scene, and then like Amy would just jump in and be like, "Nope, not happening. You can't do that," and just ruin the moment.
Yeah, they would actively like make the characters think Elise is weird in universe for kissing Sonic. just to fit with the meta dialogue that they always have been writing with lately.
I'm so excited to see where this franchise goes, but man, I'm so terrified to see where this franchise goes.
It could go. It's probably going to go in many, many different ways in the future. Some of which will like.
Some positive,
some,
some bad.
Yeah.
Okay, this
is so cool.
Where do you ever get to see that in any other Sonic game? You get launched out of a cannon, and then you get the shoot.
Oh, you should.
And then you get to Lightspeed Dash.
No.
It wouldn't let me fly.
Yeah, you can't.
But yeah,
fly
like
after
some of
you
those
whisper.
sections in Team Dark are so cool. I love that
Yeah.
stuff. That's very close to what SA2 does, and I think Heroes does it really well. I wish I had more.
And I freaking like that these levels are so long. Like, look at this section here. There's so much altering, like, level design to go through. And if you're really good, you can, like,
and there are
flip
so
funnel
many
through it.
enemies too, so it also feels well designed for the extra challenge missions.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
And now you get to do this again, but you can go up with Shadow, and like this feels so good.
I get that, like, if you already don't like a game, having to play a level for 10 to 15 minutes probably doesn't sound appealing. But I don't know, man. Like, I just love how these levels are put together that I don't really mind playing through a 10-minute
Yeah.
hard stage, you know?
Yeah. Obviously, this game isn't going to be for everybody. I just hate that nobody gave it a chance when it came out, so we can't get anything else like it.
Yeah, Heroes, strangely enough, was the start of the internet making fun of Sonic for some reason.
What was it, Heroes or SA2 or SA1 re-release?
No, it was Heroes. 'Cause, like, SA1 re-release didn't review well, but it didn't like reviewers weren't going like, "Oh man, Sonic is ass," but they were doing that for Heroes. I guess because it was like the first multi-plat release, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I'll never forget reading IGN's review for this, and they say the same old tired butt rock, and they just leave it at that. They can't even talk about the music.
The same old tired
that's
butt
it.
rock. It's been 3 games. What? What are you talking about?
And SA2 was mostly not even rock.
Yeah.
SA1 was mostly not rock.
Is this soundtrack even mostly rock?
Yeah.
It's got a lot of variety for it being mostly rock.
It does, but I would say it's mostly rock.
This song was kind of more electronic, but yeah.
It's a hybrid. There's hybrid songs, but like,
Yeah.
you know,
That's why I
I'd
think
still
it just
call
has a
it
lot of
mostly rock.
variety, because you get like the spooky level themes, which are also like a mix, and yeah, like, I don't know. I think a variety is king for Sonic games. So if they can make like one thing sound like a lot of things, then that's a good thing.
But then like occasionally when we get that one game like Secret Rings where like it's all rock the whole way through, consistent, or Sonic Rush, it feels special when it's rare.
Well, Secret Rings, it is all rock, but I think that also fits the variety because each of the songs has a very distinct vibe. They're like perfectly made for the levels, and I think that's important too, is like having distinct level
I also
themes.
take back what I said because I forgot about Dino Jungle for a sec, which is funk. That's pure
Yeah,
funk.
pure
And then
too funky. Some could
and
say.
then and then there's also the party mode music, which is
A completely separate.
it straight up
second
sounds
soundtrack.
like Sonic Rush music.
It's literally, they have 2 full game soundtracks for Secret Rings, and it's awesome.
It was still the same people though between them too.
I know.
It's great. And you got the cutscene music, which is also pretty good.
Yeah,
It's great.
yeah. I think having
And now this is a Secret Rings commentary for the rest of the way through.
yeah, I think, just to get my thought out, because I will forget between the next part. I think like if you can, if the soundtrack is mostly one kind of sound or one kind of genre, and you can make it sound different between the levels, and you also need like very distinct level themes to go with those, then like you could have the fucking music be anything and I would like it, as long as it's like catchy and it immediately sticks in my head, and that's why I say,
I guess that's why
I was just gonna say, that's why I say all of the different disparaging elements of Sonic, the story, the aesthetics, the music, and the gameplay are all very important to making an appealing Sonic game. There's not one thing over the other that like matters more or whatever.
I think that's why like a soundtrack like Forces gets hurt, because it does feel way more repetitive.
Yeah. The
less variety to it, and even like Lost World has way more variety to it.
yeah, the music in Forces is very samey, and there's only a few level themes that you go to 30 times. So, you know, it's a problem.